Interior design is strictly a professional industry, and it's an ever-changing one in fabric, furniture and colour. But at what stage do you realise you may need the help of one? Interior design is a specialised business. In today's hectic lifestyle, it's becoming a much needed one and an ever-changing brief as we use our homes differently, and the choices we now have continue to escalate, which can cause confusion in selection. Therefore, it's important you choose and source a designer who understands your likes and loves, is sympathetic to your preferences and has the imagination and time to make that important difference to your home for you and your family to enjoy. Now, Kate, when somebody commissions an interior designer, what basically are they hoping you'll achieve for them, and what is their biggest difficulties?
I think everybody's difficulty is time. These days everybody is working, they have full-time jobs, they're paying their mortgages, they don't have time to coordinate their house, to go and source things from different places. So that's essentially what I'm doing. Also to bring in a fresh eye into their house. They're looking at their house every day, they don't see that certain rooms need different colours, so it's quite good to get someone neutral into the house.
All right. Kate, does a client require you to educate them as to what they should change in their house, or more importantly, what they should ditch?
I think sometimes there are some things that I feel I would love them to ditch, but it might be something sentimental from Auntie Mary that gave them in the will years ago. So in that case, yes, they can keep it, but let's put in a new fabric, let's choose something from a new range and update it a little bit.
Kate, when it comes to colours, there's a mixed bag here. There's people who like neutral, there's people who like colour. Are you sort of in favour of the mixing of the culture vultures or keeping more on the neutral zones?
I think many people are getting braver now, Kathy. We've had magnolias and creams with brands, suedes, leather for too long, and now people want change, they want colour. Pattern colour is all in at the moment. It creates atmosphere. Wallpaper is huge. For example, we have these wallpapers here by Cole & Son, which are very brave. They're very vibrant. They create an atmosphere. They change a room, dramatically change a room. A bedroom would be lovely. People that are afraid of pattern, maybe just do a little feature wall, do a little bit, bring in mirrors, windows, things like that. It's not going to be too dark. We also have some fabrics here. For example, just an accent piece in a room. If you were going to have a plain sofa, you could have a plain sofa, but then let's bring in a quirky chair, you know, which adds a little bit of fun into the room. Okay. There's some stripe here as well, which could maybe be an amazing headboard in a bedroom.
Oh wow, have you seen it done in a headboard?
Yes, this is fantastic. I mean, you could have a very, very plain paint, bed linen, and then just a fun headboard, just adds a little bit of colour. It's a wow factor into the room.
And it definitely allows you, from a bed linen point of view, I never thought of that, actually, that's quite good. Because you have obviously, you know, you have any colour you can put on your bed.
Yeah. You can pick up anything. You could be going through a purple phase and the next month you're into the blue.
Or into the pink.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to chop and change. People get tired. It's like fashion. They want to change every now and again and they get tired of different colours. And I think that's why to bring in one wow piece that changes the room. You can still be safe with your basics neutral, and then an accent chair or a headboard or cushion, you can chop and change that.
One of the things that the interior designers are very good and very strong on is the actual texture of fabrics that we use. We're inclined to sort of go with what's defined as an upholstery fabric, whereas you go with a touch feel fabric that actually equates like comforts and whatever, you know.
Yeah, I think people like the feeling of comfort, a homely atmosphere. People want now to be comfortable in their homes. They want to show off their homes. They've got big mortgages. They entertain at home more. So I think things like velvet, it's much more opulent. Lovely silk curtains are nice and bright.
And elegant.
Delicate, exactly. And they're elegant. And I think people want more of that now. People are more aware of fabrics now, which is great.
When it comes to encouraging your clients to be brave, how far do you go?
I think for many years now people have had magnolias, creams, they've had the plain texture, the colour, and I think now they're dying to be brave. They just need someone to assure them that yes, it is safe, it's okay, it will be fine when it's done. And now when I go to a client's home, I get very excited. I pull out patterns, colours, And I like the clients get excited too, and I think it's quite nice when we do a funky wallpaper in a downstairs loo, for example, which is often a forgotten room, to do something exciting and have it different. The kitchen, the dining room, it's quite nice to have funky chairs, like a nice striped dining chair is lovely. Silk curtains, people get more adventurous now, which is great.
Now, one of your particular strengths, I know, is locating bespoke type of furniture or special sort of accessories to the home, like large size mirrors, whatever. How important do you find that is to any home in order to bring the whole idea together?
I think it's very important. I think these days people are looking for quality. They want something that's going to last forever. It's not a throwaway lifestyle anymore. For example, a dining table. People have dinner parties at home now. They entertain at home. It has to be an amazing dining table. It has to be a quality wood, not just the stain. It's a natural wood. People like things that are natural, that have a story, that have a history. Also chandeliers. It's quite nice to have a feature chandelier that people are going to talk about, guests are going to comment on. It's a wow factor to the room. It is quite nice to source from different areas of the world, have individual pieces rather than the traditional three-piece suite, which is the bog standard thing that we're all used to, but it's quite nice to have an individual piece to say, I got that in Paris when I was on holidays and that fabric is from this place, and it's quite nice to have individuality, which is lovely.
So Kate, what are the 3 things that people should consider when, say for instance, designing a room or designing their own home?
I think the 3 most important things are colour. Colour is very important. Different colours suit different areas. Also texture, different fabrics mean totally different things. A velvet will be totally different to a silk or a linen. They give off different atmospheres. Also, you have to have your individuality, your personality. It's your home. It has to reflect your personality. You don't want to be forced to go for a blue wall when you don't like blue. It has to be about you, and that your friends will relate it to what you like.
And see a bit of you and your personality. And
yes, exactly.
Okay,
and I think it's quite nice to be different and go for what you like and what you're comfortable with.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we've learned a wealth of things from you, but we've had great fun meeting you. So thank you so much for seeing us today.
Thank you very much, Kathy.
Well, that's all we have on this month's Finishing Touches. And don't forget, if there's any comment you'd like to make or anything you'd like us to cover, get in touch by checking out our website on www.city.ie or by info@city.ie. Thanks for watching.